What is up, everybody, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Can you believe it? Another month has passed. The stats for October are in, and the fear of rising inventory was top priority to see exactly what was happening and what would happen to the real estate market. We saw a sharp influx in inventory for the month of September, which also was scaring me because everyone had decided to list their properties in September because of the sluggish summer in hopes of rate reductions and sparking the real estate industry that people would come into the market and buy real estate. I believe that we are pretty much at the bottom here, and probably with a little bit more quantitative easing by the Bank of Canada, we should be able to start seeing home prices rise and also affordability as rates come down. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at what happened in Vaughan, Aurora, Newmarket, and King. These are markets that I tend to focus on. I focus on month over month statistics only because year over year has no bearing on my decision and what I'm going to be pricing my home for or what I'm going to be paying for my home. So if you're a buyer or a seller and you're trying to understand what is happening in this particular market, you need to be able to be informed with what's happened in the last 30, 60, maybe even 90 days, considering the market has moved a hell of a lot, even in the last 30 days. So without further ado, let's get into those numbers. In Vaughan, Ontario, we've got the median price sitting at 1.220. Last month, we were sitting at 1.190, so there was an increase of 30,000. But again, that doesn't mean jack shit. We need to be able to see which markets actually got affected the most. Look at the breakdown of the market segment in Vaughan, and it's pretty much dominated by detached markets at 44%, condo apartments at 29%, followed by townhomes at 14%. Let's take a look at the inventory first for all property types in Vaughan, Ontario. We've got now 1,290 listings, of which 799 were new. And you can see this little bit of a dip, which is nice to see. Now we're seeing that there's 1,334 active listings, of which 935 are new. Let's get into detached market here. In Vaughan, detached market is now sitting at 1.530, and last month we were sitting at 1.515, so a $15,000 increase in the detached market segment. Inventory for detached market has come down slightly. We're now sitting at 548 active listings, of which 339 were new. Last month here, we're at 577, of which 431 were new listings. Condo apartments in Vaughan, Ontario, now sitting at 628,500. Last month, we were sitting at 617,500. So an $11,000 increase in condo markets, which is nice to see considering the battering that the condo market is receiving. Inventories look pretty flat here, 478 as opposed to the 480. This month we have 285 new listings versus 308 new listings last month. The last market segment is freehold towns, and we're sitting at 1.128. Last month we were sitting at 1.140. So an increase of $12,000 to the median price here. Let's take a look at the inventory. We've got here 136 active listings versus last month we had 143. Out of this month's new listings, we had 89 versus last month we had 122 new listings. So now let's take a look at what happened in Aurora, Ontario, and which market segments have been affected the most. We have a median price of 1.232 million last month. We were sitting at 1.370, so a significant drop in the median prices in Aurora. Overall, if we look at the inventory, we've got 265 new listings, of which 166 were new. Last month, 292 active listings, of which 211 were new. Let's take a look at the breakdown of the asset class here. We've got detached market, followed by townhomes, and then condo townhomes. Take a look at detached market here. Detached market segment, we're looking at a $1.531 million median price. Again, last month, 1.643. So a big slash in prices of almost $100,000 right there. Let's see what happened in inventory. 174 were active listings, of which 103 were new. We've got 176 last month, of which 133 were new. Townhomes sitting at now $954,000. Last month we were sitting at 1,070,000. So again, a huge decline, even in freehold towns. There isn't that much activity, anyways, though. It's a smaller amount, smaller sample size, 23 active listings, 23 renew listings, and of which we've got active listings of 34, of which the new listings were 29. So the inventory is down, but of the number that were sold, they took quite a significant beating. And finally, we've got condo apartments now sitting at about $680,000. Last month, we were sitting at 625,000. So this is where the bulk of the median price helping the overall property types going up, because we were at 625. Let's take a look at the inventory here. We've got 19 active listings, of which 14 are new. Last month, we were at 22, of which 15 were new. Aurora has definitely seen a significant decrease in the market. Home prices have come down, so still a great opportunity for buyers to come in and take advantage of what's happened over there. Take a look again at Newmarket. So we'll begin with the property types here of detached, followed by towns, and semi-detached as the dominant market segment. We've got a median price now of 1,020,000, of which last month we were at 1,060,000. So a $40,000 decrease amongst all property types from last month. But let's see exactly where we're seeing the major pinch. But before we do that, let's take a look here at the inventory. 273 active listings, of which 190 were new. Last month, we were at 293, of which 231 were new. So again, a slight decrease in the amount of inventory, which is nice to see. Detached market segment, we're sitting at 1.185, of which last month we were at 1.240. Pretty much a $60,000 decrease almost there. Let's take a look at the inventory here. We've got 148 active listings, of which 105 were new. Last month, 162, of which 135 were new. So it's again lower inventory. Still didn't necessarily help the pricing. It still only saw it go down. Freehold towns, $890,000. Whereas last month we were sitting at $960,000. So seeing a steep decrease of almost $70,000. Again, obviously a smaller sample size, of which 27 were active listings, 21 were new. Last month we were at 28, of which 32 were new. Semi-detached market in Newmarket, 858,000 as the median price. Last month we were sitting at 842, so you're actually seeing a slight increase in the semi-detached market. Let's take a look at the inventory here. We've got 23 active listings, of which 22 were new. Last month, 21 were active, and of which 19 were new. Let's move on into King, Ontario, which is my home market. We've got here a median price now of $2 million. Don't be fooled by this. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I also mentioned this, that in King and even Caledon, you really need to be able to understand the numbers that are happening there, because you've got sprawling acreage with a detached home on there, and those get lumped into the homes that are in subdivisions, and then you're getting into the median price. So it's not necessarily telling you the true value of a particular home, but it is at least letting you know what direction home prices are going into. We've got $2 million median price in the month of October. Last month we were at 1.775. Let's take a look at the actual inventory, and we've got 207 active listings, of which 108 were new. And last month we had 215, of which 121 were new. This market is pretty much dominated by detached. So we're just going to take a look again and see what happened specifically in the detached market segment. And again, it's 2.3 million. Last month we were sitting at 1.967. So you're looking at, again, a $300,000 increase, trending in the right direction, but that doesn't necessarily mean that home prices are going crazy in the township of King. Let's take a look here at the inventory. Regardless, we've got 168 active listings, of which 80 were new, and we've got 181 last month, of which 102 were new. There you have it. This is pretty much what has happened in the market for Vaughan, Aurora, Newmarket, and the township of King. If you do like the content that I provided today, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this content with somebody who is actually on their own real estate journey and can benefit from the content. Alternatively, if you are also looking to have some questions answered regarding mortgages, I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Be sure to book a call via my Calendly link. This is a free consultation that I provide to anyone that is looking for answers for mortgages or real estate. So until then, stay savvy, stay informed, stay knowledgeable. May your investments flourish and your dreams of home ownership become a reality. And we'll catch you on the next one.